Hi Libra, I'm your Empress Divine. You're watching the Empress Divine Channel. And I channel messages directly from God, from Source, from the Creator, from the highest frequency of love, directly to and for Divine Feminine energy. So whatever gender you may be in the 3D doesn't matter, but who you are spiritually is what matters. I channel messages for divine feminine energy. And of course, we all have masculine and feminine in us, but I am more deeply rooted in my feminine energy, whereas I just trust my masculine energy. So I am more intimate with my feminine energy, okay? So that's who I channel for, just to give you a brief explanation about that. Libra, I don't know why y'all are the first people that I felt the need to explain that to. I don't know. I've never explained that before. I'll just be like, I read for the feminine, and if you're masculine, I'm sorry. But I don't know. It just came out with y'all. I just wanted to explain that in such a tender way. I don't know. But let's get into this reading is about a manifestation check. Libra, think of the top 3 things that you want in your life right here, right now. The top 3 things that you're wanting to manifest into your reality right now. That's what we're checking on. Just like you can go to that good old IRS website and check on the status of that tax refund, we are going to check on the status of your manifestation. Let's see if you are in a state of allowing and accepting and flowing and aligning with what it is that you're manifesting. Let's see if you have any hindrances or blockages. We gonna see, okay? So goddess guidance for Libra, we have the arts. Goody, goody. Goody, goody. Gemini got this too. So you could be involved with the Gemini or have Gemini placements, whatever the case may be. Or it's just you're in your head a lot, like Geminis are, or third house energy. Sarasvati is the goddess, and the arts is the card. It says express yourself through creative activities. But what I'm feeling for you, Libra, is that you have so many ideas and have not put any of them into action. Or maybe you put a little toe in the water. Just dip a little toe. Start doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But what I feel like more of what you're doing is just like head work, being in your mind about it. Maybe you've read up on it and you've researched it so much that you know the ins and outs, the backs and forwards, the diagonals, the oblongs, the transparent, the translucent, the opaques, everything about it. You know every single thing about what it is that you want to do, but ain't actually did none of it. And that holds you back. Because one thing that a lot of people misunderstand about manifestation, and let me share with you a little bit of my background. It was 2013. It was 2013, 7 years ago, or going on 7 years ago, when I first learned about law of attraction. And when I first started even paying attention to what it means to create your reality and to manifest something. So 7 years, almost 7 years. I think around March or April. Oh shoot, well I'm gonna go ahead and say 7 years because March is like tomorrow, or whatever, in 2 days since it's a leap year. So yeah, 7 years of studying law of attraction, of practicing manifestation, of honing my own skills. And I'm just getting to a point where I feel like I'm mastering it, where I'm starting to put a vibration out there into the universe and rapidly see signs and rapidly have it manifest for me. I'm just getting to that point. So I want you to understand that nothing happens overnight, but just telling you from experience, staying in your head about it, that ain't it. Because I'm an air sign too. Understand me, I am an air sign too, an Aquarius. So I am a mental person, but it's not like I think a lot about things. I'm just kind of intelligent. I can store a lot in my mind, but I don't spend a lot of time thinking about it. Once I know what to do, 8 of Staffs, you got to take that action. And you're being prompted here to actually take action, Libra. That's what it means to express yourself through creative activities. Yes, we create in the mind, but creative activities is how we manifest. And that's how you manifest quickly and with power. You have to just start moving on things. You can't sit around waiting for the perfect sign, waiting for the perfect time, waiting for a symbol, a miracle. You have to get going. And Five of Cups, there's this energy here of feeling unfulfilled, of feeling not like a failure, but feeling like you're not doing as much, like slacking. That's it. So I'm like, no, it's not failure. It's like slacking. You feel an energy of slacking because you know too much about it. You've already researched it enough. You know exactly what it is that you want to do. So you can't feel like a failure. It's just there's this feeling around you of slacking. Like you may not openly acknowledge it, but you may identify with people. You'll find yourself in connection with people who slack in life or who aren't doing their very best. And you'll find yourself feeling distant from people who are doing, a lot, or who do have a lot of things going on. And that's nothing but the universe giving you the energy that you're giving it, because that's all manifestation is. The universe handing to you what you're handing to it vibrationally. And if you're in a vibrational place of feeling like you're slacking, the universe is going to hand you back people who slack, lagging and dragging situations. So you'll start seeing things like take longer than usual. I mean, down to you go to the gas station and it's a line from the counter to the door, or down to things that you've been waiting on, paperwork taking forever to process, or sending a message and it taking forever for the person to respond to you. The universe will literally give you everything that you're giving it on various levels. There's so many ways that things can play out in your life. You just have to have your eyes open in order to catch it, or your eye open in order to see it. And you don't want to stay in that slacker energy. So you're being urged here by source, by creation, by God, to take that step of faith to move. Express yourself. Do what you want to do, because you know what it is you want to do. What is it? Like, what is it that's stopping you? Like, what excuse are you making? Two of Swords. This is somebody who's just, I don't want to hear the truth. I don't want to see the truth. I want to believe what I want to believe. And oftentimes that manifests itself as excuses. You don't want to make excuses, because there's no need to make excuses. You have a whole universe out there willing to give you exactly what you give it. So if you know that, give it success. Give it powerful action. Give it your highest confidence. And watch how it rewards those same things right back to you. I'm liking this. I don't like to preach or nothing, but I'm liking this. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It's time. Seasons are changing. Seasons about to change. And in the next season, you can be like the King of Coins, which we have here, Wheel of Fortune, King of Coins. In the next season, you already know what to do. You already have the strategy. You already know how to set this thing up. You already know who you would need to set this thing up. You already know where you need to go to source your product. You already know what other classes you need to take. You know, you've done the work. Air sign, you've been in your mind long enough. You've read everything. You've watched all the tutorials. You maybe have even written down all of these plans and stuff and written down what you want, which is a good manifestation tool. Writing things does serve a purpose. It does have energetic power behind it. But where is the action? That's the only thing that's missing here. When I tell you the red carpet is laid out for you, and that's another reason you will find yourself feeling like you're slacking. Look at all that prosperity being ready to be poured into you, ready to be poured into you. Another reason you will feel yourself slacking is because if you see that we moving into this season where everybody's getting to it, and because usually when it happens in waves. When, those floodgates of heaven open up, it happens in waves. You start seeing this person get touched, that person get touched, this person elevate, this person excel, this person relocate, this person promoted. It usually happens in waves. Because we all move under the same energies, whether we recognize it or not. So it happens in waves because we're all moving through the same energies. And a lot of us move in the same ways through the same energy. So things happen in waves. If you're not a part of the wave, you're going to find yourself feeling like a slacker. You'll find yourself feeling left out. And then you get into this energy of wanting to compare yourself. And then negative thoughts start coming. And then if you have negative thoughts and vibrations, guess what the universe is going to deliver to you? So don't get caught up. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Because your girl, Empress Divine, is here telling you that in this next season, you can have it all together. That you can make tremendous strides in whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because you already have a firm and solid foundation. Like you understand. You wouldn't be like somebody hopping off the porch, new booty, don't know nothing about nothing and naive. You're not that. You know. It's just a matter of you doing it. Looks like the skill is already there. Everything is already there. The only thing missing is the action. The only thing missing is the action. And you do have energetic favor. You do have angelic favor. You have spiritual favor. Because although I just did all that talking about you being in your head, don't think for a second that all of the energy you put into researching and understand the foundation was in vain. That feeling of slacking, that's your own mind. That's you. That's your energy. But spending all that time researching, it had a use too. It was useful because now you do have a firm and solid understanding. You're not just jumping out there being naive and not knowing what's going on. You understand, like I said. And when you have that firm and solid understanding, you can move much faster. And for some of you, that's really the thing. You don't want to take a lot of risk until you completely understand something. And I get that. But most people who have like the wild success and who, maybe you don't want to be like a wild success story. Maybe you want just a little bit of, you want your little piece of the pie. You want your little piece of the American pie. You just want you a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house with a white picket fence, with a tire string, with 3.5 children, and a good husband, 2 nice cars, and stable income. That could be your dream life. That could be it. And who's to say that your dreams are not as powerful just because you don't want to live in penthouse suites and travel the world every couple of weekends and do stuff like that. And, sit front row at New York Fashion Week. That may not be your dream life. Yours could be a more subtle type of success. And that's really what I'm feeling here. So while it's good to understand the foundation and research everything, it's also good to learn your best next step and then take the step. You don't have to know, well, what step do I take after that? What step do I take after that? What step do I take after that? You don't have to know everything, because then you're getting out of trusting the universe to be what it is to you. And creation, God, source, has this beautiful designed universe where if you just take a step, the energy of that step you took, that's where that faith the size of a mustard seed comes from. Just the energy of that little step, it bounces back to you. You put it out there and it bounces back to you. So that faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. That's what they mean when people tell you to stop thinking and start acting. You don't need to just no. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to know how to do this. You don't need to know the next step. Know just enough to take your next step. Take that step. Look around and see where your footing is at. Okay. What next step do I take? Take the next step. Okay. Look around, catch your footing. What I need to do next. Take the next step. Action. Action is what gets you there. I'm telling you, all these years I've been learning about law of attraction and manifestation and all of that. At first, I started off the same way. I'm going to read, research, think about it, imagine it, visualize it. And then it was still taking for things to happen. And then I learned, okay, know that you're certain about what you want. Know how it's going to affect your life. Know how you will be or who you will be once you achieve that thing. And if you're certain about it, figure out what's the next best step you need to take to get to it. Then take that step. Observe how things change in your life and say, okay, I see what's going on. I see what's going down. I see what's shaking. What's the next step? Learn that next step, take it. Learn that next step, take it. Learn that next step, take it. That's how that go. That is how that go. I'm telling you, Ace of Wands, all you need is one step. One little simple movement. Faith the size of a mustard seed. That's really all you need to manifest. The vision boards, that's nice. Writing things out, that's nice. Being in groups talking about what you're going to manifest, that's cute. All you need is that next step. All you need is that next step. What's the next best thing that's going to put you closer to what it is you want? All right, go do that. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I know they make it seem like it's this magic or whatever, but I mean, God has already built the magic into our lives. There's nothing that we have to do to be magical. That's just who we are in God's image. We are magical beings. So a little bitty step is going to impact. Each little step we take sends an impact of energy, a vibration of waves out into the universe. And that universe is going to throw it right back at you. Whatever energy you gave the universe is going to throw it right back at you. Look at that magician card that came out. I'm so crazy. We're going to go ahead and start wrapping you up because I'm thinking you understand now. I done explained it enough. Throw that magic out there and watch it come right back to you with the Three of Wands. You understand what I'm saying. You understand. You don't have to be in that energy of feeling like you're slacking. All you got to do is get going. All you have to do is act on everything that you have learned. And it is yours. So that's your reading, Libra. That's the state of your manifestation. Similar to Gemini, which I had to tell them to get out of their head too and express themselves. It's more of like, you already know what to do. You don't need to know everything. Just do the next best step, okay? So like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. And a little plug time. I'm selling press-on nails now. I talk with my hands always, but it's more apparent when I'm wearing nails. And when I first started the channel, a lot of people used to comment on my nails because I wore them all the time. So if you're interested in nails, I'll leave my social media in the description box. We launch on Friday the 13th next month. Yes, my favorite day after Christmas and my birthday. And pre-orders will start this Sunday, March 1st. So check me out if you're interested. And I thank you so much for watching, Libra. Bye.